You don't even remember my name, Naui? How could you not know my name? But you didn't answer my question. So you're going to post this, right? You're going to post this video.
Are you part of the Republican Party?
So of course I am.
You're not a rhino?
So of course not. I don't have a horn out of my nose.
Do you get funded by the
really?
Republican Party?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. What about him?
How much does he pay you to be here?
He doesn't pay me to do anything.
Super lucrative because you don't have a job, right?
Wow. This is my job. I'm a journalist, I'm a writer, and I'm an activist too.
Oranges on the side of the road.
Okay, do I sell oranges? No, I don't.
No, you should.
Why?
You come mow my lawn because you need a job.
Okay, I don't need a job. This is my job. Do you have a job?
Do you collect welfare? Yes,
I harass people? How do I harass people?
Do you collect welfare?
Come here to harass.
How do I harass people?
Why do you come here first of all?
How do I harass people?
Because you come here to harass the residents of the city.
I'm not harassing residents. You came to me and you started asking me rude questions.
No, I asked you.
Wait a minute. No, I'm an indigenous American. I'm allowed to wander anywhere I want to. I'm allowed to wander anywhere I want to. See, he fights for indigenous Americans' rights, so he's fighting for my right to be able to wander anywhere I want to.
Not European people.
You're right, I'm American.
No, you're European.
How am I European? How am I European?
Your ancestors are European.
No, but how am I European?
You came from your ancestors, correct?
Okay, did I?
You're not a European.
My mom and my dad are American citizens, so we're done. Absolutely.
Okay, you're not a European American?
No, I'm an American.
Oh, you're indigenous to...
I don't believe in hyphens. I'm an American.
You're indigenous to California.
And I want you to... So, because I know you're going to post this, I want you to make sure... Because I'm going to be looking at the comments, because I get so much support from your comments. They're really entertaining. So, thank you. How you doing? I'm good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I'm glad to... So, off record, I know that I'm so glad to hear about your daughter and how she feels like that. So I promise I will be on my best behavior today. I'll try. I'm going to try. Okay, I promise. Yo quiero mirar estas pinturas. Show me. Show me. Is that what you call them?
Do you have manners?
I do have manners.
Can you say please?
Why are you being rude?
No,
you don't want to show me?
No, you said show me, show me.
Please, because I'm excited.
Yes, please.
That shows excitement. Stop pretending racism is not patriotic. You know that, right?
You're a racist patriot.
How am I racist?
Really?
You're right, I'm not. Thank you for understanding.
Oh, no, you're answering.
Did you know that Hillary Clinton called a Jewish man a kike? And he also said that black people...
A horrible piece of shit.
Okay, well, thanks for recording that. I appreciate it. Okay. So, okay. I just want you to know that she thinks that Hillary Clinton's I can't say what, but that's okay. Hi, Sergio, right? Okay, good. Are you ran for city council? You didn't make it, right? No. Okay. Are you going to run again or what?
We'll see.
There were 9 people who ran. That's pretty crazy, I think. Hi, how you doing? Okay. What is it? What was the other one? Okay. Make racism.
No, let's talk about Hillary Clinton. Let's talk about Hillary
Okay, go ahead.
But are you going to listen to me, though?
I don't know. Are you going to interrupt me repeatedly?
No.
Okay, you were very rude. You called me a racist. Would you apologize for that? Because I'm not a racist.
You're a racist.
Why am I a racist?
Why do you assume that I'm pro-Hillary?
Why am I a racist?
Wait, answer my question.
Why am I a racist?
Because you don't want my people in this country.
What do you mean your
Don't
people?
be indigenous to the land.
What do you mean your people?
Why don't we go back to
What do
talking
you
about
mean
Hillary
your
Clinton?
people?
No, let's go back to talking about Hillary
What
Clinton.
do you mean your people?
I want to talk
Okay,
about
just let the
Hillary
record
Clinton.
show I have asked this lady 3 times to apologize. I've asked her 3 times to explain her comments. She refused to do so. Have a nice day.
Are silent when it comes to
Okay, here's your buddy. Look, your buddy right here.
That's what?
Do you support Donald Trump?
What's that?
Okay, this is Arthur, his buddy, comes to support him.
Oh, wow. Gosh, I didn't know I was a buddy for the city council.
The residents to know who this guy is.
Mr. Garcia, I still want an apology for you calling me a white supremacist.
Why do you support the balkanization?
Okay, I promise I'll stop.
Aquí está un señor que viene a joderse a la gente de Cudahy.
Y aquí está, tu amigo, aquí está, tu amigo
Tú eres tu amigo.
Tu amigo.
Yo soy amigo de todo el mundo. Yo arrivé on oh, I forgot something. Shoot. I gotta get something. Damn. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm not the one being disruptive. I want to be on record, okay? It's not my fault. Sergio, right? Okay. I'm not being disruptive, am I? Okay. The sheriff, oh, wow.
That's greater racism. And why do you support balkanization?
They're being disruptive, aren't they? So, what was your name again? Marco? Marco? I'm sorry, Marcos. Okay. They're being disruptive.
Councilmember Guerrero, take a seat. Councilmember Guerrero, stop harassing the residents, please.
Really? Did you just say that? That is the just ridiculous. I'm gonna try.
Cudahy City Council.
This is gonna be really hard for me.
Successor agency.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard.
Monday, May 8th, and the approximate time is 6:32 p.m.
These gentlemen, this man's out of order. Would you take care of this, please? I'm sorry, officer? What's your name?
Captain Perez.
Captain.
How are you?
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Now he's out of control today. Watch your language. Wow. Are you guys okay?
Yeah, it's okay. We're okay.
Very strange.
All right. Actually, with that, let's go ahead and have Sergeant of Arms come up to the podium and read the rules of decorum.
Okay, members of the public are advised that all pagers, cellular telephones, and any other communication devices are to be turned off upon entering the City Council chambers.
Are you okay?
If you need to have a discussion with someone in the audience, kindly step out into the lobby. Under the government code, the City Council may regulate disruptive behavior that impedes a City Council meeting. Disruptive conduct may include, but is not limited to, screaming or yelling during another audience member's public comment period, profane language directed at individuals in the meeting room, throwing objects at other individuals in the meeting room, physical or verbal altercations with other individuals in the meeting room, and going beyond the allotted 2-minute public comment period granted. When a person's or group conduct disrupts the meeting,
racist.
the mayor or presiding officer will request that the person or group stop the disruptive behavior and warn the person or group that they will be asked to leave the meeting room if the behavior continues. If the person or group refuses to stop the disruptive behavior, the mayor or presiding officer may order the person or group to leave the meeting.
Order.
And
Espera,
may request
exacto.
that those persons
Este güey es muy... Este güey es terrible.
Thank you for that. City Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes. Councilmember Guerrero. Present.
I want to turn in my slip.
Councilmember Markovich. Present. Councilmember Sanchez. Absent.
Okay, we're
Vice
good.
Mayor Hernandez. Present. Mayor Garcia.
Here. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank God.
Put your right hand to your heart and repeat it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moving on to presentation, there being none. Moving on to public comment. Each member of the public may submit one public comment card if he or she wishes to address the City Council. Only speakers that submit a public comment card within the first 20 minutes will be considered during this period. With that, we'll go ahead and call up our first public speaker, Arthur.
Okay, thank God. Good afternoon, Cudahy City Council. I'm here to celebrate, first of all, the 100 days of President Donald Trump, and to remind the City Council that you have at least a third of your residents who voted for President Trump. So even if you don't like him, you still need to honor him as our president. Mr. Garcia, look at me when I'm talking to you, please. You are the presiding officer. Shameful. Second of all, I just want to celebrate also that finally and at last, a large state, the state of Texas, has instituted a new policy which puts a ban on all sanctuary cities, which bring crime, which bring drugs, which endanger the lives of all Americans, and even the illegals in those cities. Last of all, I have to say, I'm a little disappointed, and I said, you know, I was hoping to see Chris Garcia this weekend, because I was at the Latino and Mexicano Summit at UC Riverside. And one of the guest speakers was Chris Garcia. And this was a meeting that was all about teaching, quote unquote, brown people how to undermine the Trump presidency, undermine our federal laws, and in turn take California away and try to join it to some mythical utopia called Aztlan. Well, I, as an indigenous American, born and raised, California, United States, and even the city of Torrance, am very offended by that. Our rights must be honored. And I must say, Chris, I was really disappointed that you didn't show up, although you do have a habit of not showing up to things. I was wondering, maybe you got caught in your zipper. That's why you weren't able to make it. Last of all, you should be ashamed of yourself. I am not a white supremacist, and neither were the members of my team, We the People Rising. Look at me, Chris. This is a violation of your decorum, sir. Did you think it was going to be easy becoming mayor? Did you think we were going to let you get away with everything? So what can I say, Chris? I missed you, and now I get to see you face to face. To your shame.
Carmen Hernandez.
Everybody's on their own at this point. I just can't translate fast enough.
Buenas tardes. Lo que te quiero decir, García, por favor, ¿hasta cuándo vas a tener tus invitados de otra parte para venir a ofender a Jack? Ya estuvo, ¿no? Ya es mucho de por sí.
Carmen essentially is saying that Chris has to stop sending harassers who are harassing Jack.
Dijiste que aquí era refugio para indocumentados y tú mismo te oyeron que dijiste que nos ibas a echar a migración, que porque ya te teníamos cansado que nos ibas a echar a migración a todos aquí. Échala. Y yo no sé cómo te sientas allí si cuando fuiste también concejal no hiciste nada. ¿O dónde está todo lo que has hecho? Y te han mandado correo electrónico y tú no contestas porque quieren saber qué pasó con los 8 millones que ustedes agarraron cuando se sentaron allí. No han hecho nada. Y esa es la migración. Tú dices que ustedes son los racistas. Porque están discriminando allá Guerrero.
Carmen says that Chris is the racist. And he is.
Te guste o no les guste a los cuatro. Tú, Marco Luis, dijiste que le estás hablando a Jack. ¿Cómo quieres que te conteste? Con esa mujer que tienes, que se ha puesto a decir groserías aquí.
And he still doesn't look at them.
Y estás grabado tú también. ¿Dónde están diciendo que ya no trabajan con ustedes? No trabajan porque no lo dejan. No lo dejan los cuatro víboras que están aquí sentados. Digo, ¿y hasta cuándo vas a traer a tus mugrosos de otros que vienen? No vienen nomás a insultar a la institución. Vienen con la comunidad. Vienen a insultar a la comunidad. Y agacha la cabeza.
Oh my God, he's actually looking at you.
Next, we have Jack Guerrero.
Corruptos.
Corruptos.
¿Cómo se dice? Los cuatro. Exacto.
Pues
Y uno no arribó. Pero Sánchez no está aquí. Sanchez doesn't want to show up for some reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, I should like to begin this evening with reflections on the most recent parcel tax, with some very important lessons for the current council. First, I would like to thank the good people of Cudahy once again for joining me in voting down that egregious and reprehensible parcel tax, also known as the City Council bailout tax, an unjustifiable scam to extract $10 million from the people of Cudahy under the guise of public safety in a bait and switch scheme to free up the general fund for special interest pet projects of the City Council. Even
these guys are shameful.
In the bluest city of the bluest region of California can spot an unjustifiable tax scheme when it targets the wallet so gallingly. I was the only city council member to stand up to the tax, and I am proud to join 75% of Cudahy voters in rejecting the scheme altogether. Calvin Coolidge once proclaimed, "A government which lays taxes on the people not required by urgent public necessity and sound public policy is not a protector of liberty, but an instrument of tyranny. It condemns the citizenry to servitude."
These guys are tyrants.
Shame on all of you.
Yep.
Next, I shall continue to protest the city's financial mismanagement, the history of severely delinquent budgets, 4 months late last year alone, the repeated violations of the recommendations from the California State Controller and the LA County Civil Grand Jury, and the persistence of contracts which benefit vendors, campaign contributors, and personal friends of the City Council at the expense of the people of Cudahy. I have irrefutable evidence of contract negotiations with a for-profit corporation owned by a friend of the council.
We have to show him he doesn't hurt you, because he is very happy to make us angry.
Oh, sure. He's fun.
To date, we've spent $30,000 on that alarming contract, which is tantamount to misuse of public funds.
Wow.
Shame on you, and you're not going to get away with it.
Nope. It's called a jail cell. Yeah!
Raven?
Y más bravo. Esta gorda nunca la había visto.
Sí.
Hola, me llamo Raven Sofía y quiero dirigir mi mensaje a Jack.
She's a racist.
Quisiera creerte, la verdad que sí quisiera creerte, pero tu asociación con muchos tipos de personas que veo aquí detrás de mí y el Partido Republicano es todo es lo que tengo que saber para saber qué tipo de personas.
They claim that he can't be trusted.
La verdad es que el Partido Republicano nunca ha estado con esta gente. La pura razón que tú no quieres defender las ciudades santuarias, eso otra vez me dice que tú no estás de parte de nuestra gente. Me da mucha tristeza saber que personas como tú, que tienen educación, no puedo admirarlas, no puedo decirle a mis hijos, miren, crezcan así como tú.
She's still going after Jack because of a thing.
Agarrara un diccionario, lo abriera y buscara la palabra de Dios, tu foto estuviera aquí. Y en verdad es todo lo que quisiera decir. Gracias.
Next, we have Patricia Covarrubias.
Vergüenza que voy a dar, entonces que viene.
La gorda hablando de otra gorda.
La gordiflora.
Buenas tardes. Primeramente quiero decirle, los bendigo son estos dos que vienen, yo creo que les pagaron para que vinieran aquí a Cudahy, porque no son de aquí de Cudahy.
No.
A mí no me compra nadie, y yo los conozco desde hace 5 años a todos, y yo puedo de veras decir la verdad.
Patricia called them sellouts.
Y la cosa es que ya quiero que paren aquí, que cambien. Ya deberían de hablar cosas que hay para nuestra comunidad, que nos ayuden a arreglar muchos problemas que hay. El otro día me junté yo con Chris García, le di una lista, nada más de 4 cosas.
So Patricia called them out as sellouts and demanded that they benefit the community.
Estas dos personas quieren hacer cambios, que de veras vayan a Sacramento. Yo fui a Sacramento a apoyar una ley que quiso pasar el senador Lara, y lo apoyé, y gracias a Dios pasó. Pero hay que movernos ya nomás de venir a insultar aquí. Si de veras quieren ser los héroes, que vayan a las marchas, que vayan a dar su punto de vista y que vayan a dar su voto. Y yo anduve en la marcha del 1 de mayo.
God, they're so rude.
Con el padre Solalinde, que viene desde México, es el activista número 1 ahorita. Yo anduve con él, a estas dos personas ni las vi, porque yo creo que se estaban escondiendo detrás de los de Trump. Así que estas personas nomás vienen a insultarnos y todo. Chris, tú como...
She talked about a May 1st march, and it says that... So, okay. So Patricia said to Chris to stop bringing people who aren't welcome in the city.
You have 5 minutes left to turn in a public comment card.
Oh, I thought I had 5 minutes.
He's a tyrant.
All right, residents of Cudahy, council members, hello. First of all, I want to say a couple of words. Just my thoughts and prayers goes to Sandy Orozco. She's very ill.
Oh.
I'm just communicating that to you guys.
Okay.
And in case you guys think about her, since she was supporting you, Chris, hopefully you'll keep that. The second
Sure.
thing again is when I spoke in the
Chris uses people and then spits them out.
you guys were swearing, and I mentioned the need of the mandate from the voters about a new leadership. It didn't mean to have the same mayor again, Chris. It was mean to, you need to choose another one with the elected body to have another opportunity to represent. Everybody has to have the same experience, not just the same one. Again, might be different reasons. Oh, why that happened. But just a reminder. The other thing is, on May the 7th, the Sacramento Bee put out this editorial news where it reads, California politicians stole their money.
Yep.
Will that make them care about democracy? Assemblyman Rendon
Those are thieves.
stated that our cities are the infamous, corruption corridor in the Southeast. Also, even he mentioned that he's even wondering how long will it take for those new council members, the young ones, that were elected to tackle in these issues that the past,
They're part of the problem.
And he's worried about you guys giving up. The newly elected council member of Southgate made it very clear why he's also afraid. When young elected officials are put up with money in front of them, and then what happens? Just a reminder, guys, what's at stake? Stop playing games. Trump's already elected. There's stuff important that we have to see.
Woohoo!
Thank you. Next we have Naui.
Hi, City Council. I'm here because it's important that we speak out against hate.
Here's my best friend Naui.
It's been quiet. It's been 100 days of corruption. You guys, Jack Agitators likes to talk about corruption.
Es muy loco.
Jump in the swamp. Who did he hire? Who did Donald Trump hire in his cabinet? Who did he hire?
I didn't say anything.
So I want to say thank you to the city for making this a sanctuary city. We have to also talk about this city before the Spanish came, before the English came. Indigenous people were already here. And we as Mexican people, we populated this. This is all mostly
This guy is funny.
and we should be proud of that. And we don't appreciate racists like Arthur coming down to the city, harassing us, and
Wow.
and promoting deportation.
That's out of order, man.
Families, trying to separate families.
Okay.
At the same time, we have bandidos here that support Jack Rivero and support Arthur.
Really?
And support Donald Trump. I have them on video saying they support Donald Trump, even though some of these people don't even speak proper English. And you have Arthur here talking about English laws only.
Isn't he out of order? Because he's like looking at me. Shouldn't he be addressing the chair?
Could you give him 10 extra seconds? He's being interrupted.
No, denle 20.
So,
Go ahead.
Yeah. Give him half an hour.
That we've been here for over 130,000 years. And so ancestors have been here for thousands of years.
So you see the
built
favoritism.
Here, we've created here. And we have people like Arthur claiming to be indigenous to our continent.
Oh,
We've been
okay.
here for thousands of years. So again, we must fight corruption,
Wow.
starting with Jack Guerrero, that supports Donald Trump, the biggest and biggest corrupt politicians of our time. Everything he said, Donald Trump was what he was going to do. Now he's doing the opposite. He is a corrupt politician, and we have people like Jack Guerrero that want to admit they support Donald Trump.
Time's up.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Next we have Eden.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
Eden. Any other public comment cards? City Clerk?
It's a violation of the Brown Act to require a card. So if someone doesn't have a card, they can speak.
Good evening.
Wow, hostile.
I want to congratulate the council members for the repavement of Tara Street and the ATP1 project, the Cudahy City Pedestrian Crosswalk Improvement Project. You're doing a great job in that. I see it every day. Also, I am working with Jerry Lee, the LA's city engineer, on the 6th Street Park project. I don't know the statistics sometimes, if anybody knows of Louisville Park keeping the lights on 24 hours.
That's not good.
Toss that over to them for the 6th Street Park project, keeping the lights on over there once that's settled to keep crime down. I live down the street, Legal Park on Olive Street. I haven't noticed anything, so I'm not sure where I can get that information. Chanel Temple, one of We the People Rising, deliberately hit Veronica Thomas on camera. This is in Naui. But I'm going to tell everybody here, what are we teaching our kids here? This fussing and fighting and screaming and shouting. This whole conservative versus liberals, this needs to stop. If you guys want to sit down and talk with them, set up an appointment. But this needs to stop. This violence, this screaming, what happened in Naui, it's unnecessary. Seriously, we're adults here.
Yeah.
We need to grow up.
Yeah.
And public comment is now closed. We have our last speaker here, so we're not accepting any more cards. The
That's
last
wrong.
speaker is Maria Dia.
That's a violation of the Brown Act. She's one of the homeowners. That's a beautiful shirt.
Da pena estar parada aquí, no cualquiera se viene a parar aquí y decir lo que piensa, y es una pena que las elecciones que corrieron y han corrido tienen años ahí sentados, y aunque haya mal comentario o buen comentario se tiene que respetar. Yo lo único que puedo decir aquí es que somos una comunidad y somos una comunidad muy pobre.
She's complaining about the dirty politics in the city.
Yeah. Estos concejales que tenemos aquí presentes, que ya es por demás, es por rayado decir lo mismo, que Chris es una persona que yo pensé que era sensata, era comprensible y era respetable.
She attacks the city for these city councilors are repetitive.
El señor ya Guerrero o joven ya Guerrero, aunque digan lo que digan, ese que ha respondido por nosotros, no importa si es republicano o es demócrata, pero se ha presentado como un verdadero.
She points out that Jack is an honest man.
Y eso es lo que tenemos que ver. Lo que no ha hecho Chris García por la comunidad, por nuestra ciudad, lo está haciendo Jack Guerrero. El Hugo Park dice que lo
Jack
hizo,
serves the community, Chris does not.
Chris García no hizo el parque del Hugo Park. Él no lo hizo porque él no quería y no lo aceptó. Hoy se hizo, gracias a Dios. Y nuestros niños de Cudahy no tienen derecho a jugar ni a practicar. Está rentado vivías de afuera.
The children can't go to the park anymore.
¿Sí o no es verdad? Sí. Son las 11 de la noche y ahí hay de fuera otras liguillas. Es una tristeza y es una vergüenza. Yo tengo 26 años en este país, en Cudahy, más que nada, en Cudahy. Mi inglés, van a decir, porque no hablo inglés, hablo, pero para que me entiendan mucho mejor y todos aquí hablamos la mayoría español, me es más fácil. Así que por favor, levántense, pónganse las pilas, recapaciten y únanse. Mírame, Chris. Mírame, siempre volteas para otro lado.
Gracias por tu comentario.
That's the only time that he was paying attention. They miss me.
That concludes section 5, public comments. Moving on to city council comments. This is the time set aside for city council to comment on any topics.
This will be interesting.
Business, including announcements, reflections on city regional events. Each council member will be allowed to speak for a period not to exceed 3 minutes. I'll go ahead and start over from my right, Councilmember Guerrero.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, at the outset, let me say that I'm very proud to be an American, and I reject any calls for ethnic separatism or balkanization of the United States like some of the speakers at the outset. I think it's very shameful. Our country is great precisely because of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s vision, that we should be judged by the content of our character and not the color of our skin. You folks attempt to compartmentalize people because they're Latinos, and that's disrespectful to us, and it's very shameful for you.
Yes, it is.
Señoras y señores, I'm going to relay a few comments into Spanish. Quisiera comenzar esta tarde con algunas reflexiones sobre las elecciones más recientes. En primer lugar, quisiera dar las gracias a la buena gente de Cudahy por haber votado en contra del impuesto abusivo de la parcela, una estafa injustificable y reprobable para extraer $10 millones del pueblo bajo el disfraz de la seguridad pública, en un esquema para liberar el Fondo General para proyectos favoritos de interés especial para el concilio. Me da gusto y esperanza para el futuro de la ciudad, que aún en la ciudad más liberal y más demócrata del Estado, la gente trabajadora puede detectar un esquema.
He's saying the same thing that he had said in English, so it's easier to understand for me.
Yo fui el único miembro del concilio de la ciudad en oponerme al impuesto y estoy
He's the only one who
orgulloso
opposed the tax.
75% de los votantes en rechazar este plan. Ostensiblemente el impuesto era para la seguridad pública, pero los residentes vieron a través de esa charrada subterfugios sin adulterar, debido a que la seguridad pública se paga con los recursos fungibles del Fondo General en el curso normal. Cualquier impuesto especial para este propósito restringido tiene la consecuencia de liberar el Fondo General para proyectos especiales que no tienen nada que ver con la seguridad pública, como contratos lucrativos y repugnantes para los contribuyentes de campaña o excesivas pensiones para los administradores. Sigo mi protesta también esta noche sobre la mala administración de esta ciudad, la falta de un presupuesto honesto, aprobado 4 meses tarde, y la falta de la transparencia financiera, incluyendo un presupuesto que mal calcula nuestra estrategia para el año, aumentando la cuota de los tiqueteros sin ningún tipo de control para evitar el abuso, la cuadruplicación de las tasas de recreación para nuestros hijos y la eliminación de programas para nuestros residentes de la tercera edad, mientras que al mismo tiempo este concilio aprueba aumentos salariales cada año, automáticamente y sin preguntas, incluyendo compensación total para el administrador de la ciudad de casi $250,000 por año. ¡Qué barbaridad! Cuando estamos al borde de la bancarrota, incluyendo una deuda de $7 millones para las pensiones de retiro, pero más
The city's going bankrupt because of its pension costs.
para los contribuyentes
These guys
de
aren't even doing
campaña y
anything.
los amigos de
They're
este
playing
concilio,
tic-tac-toe or
por
something.
cientos de miles de dólares en costos excesivos en comparación a la cifra fija del Estado.
Wow, it's Nick. Hey.
How are you?
Good to see you.
I'm okay.
Good. Come on over.
There now.
Start with yourself, Chris.
Next we have
Your speech
Councilmember
already.
Moore.
I did. It's too late.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Sorry,
Thank
Nick.
everyone
It's
for
too
coming
late.
out to tonight's
What
meeting as
happened?
well.
Any change?
They're talking.
I just have a request for the next
No,
meeting on May
not
22nd,
really.
Same
I
guys,
believe. Elizabeth Learning Center's high
How
school
about the
juniors
Santo Padre?
have been working on their junior project,
Big fraud.
which
Yeah,
is to
huge.
tackle an issue that the city of Cudahy is facing.
I'm on my best behavior
They're
today.
finished with their junior project, and they want to present that at the next council.
You want to wear my hat?
I've been working with
Go ahead and wear it.
Mr. Howell and Mr. Barber to see which
I gotta get a new one.
or which groups will present, and I am requesting on your behalf that they be placed on the agenda for the next meeting to be presented. And that is the ELC that's pretty much it. I just want to thank everyone for coming out. We have I have a few items on the agenda, which Jose, the librarian from Naui County Library. I have the community garden that we spoke about on the